Now we are going to continue the chapter Life in the Deserts with a new topic, the cold desert. Okay, children, we are going to learn about the cold desert, Ladakh. Okay, now first of all we want to locate Ladakh. All of you please look at the board. Okay, where is Ladakh located? Ladakh is lying in the Great Himalayas. You know, here is the Great Himalayas, and Ladakh is lying in the Great Himalayas and to the east of Jammu and Kashmir. The Ladakh is lying to the east of Jammu and Kashmir. Can you see this? Where is Ladakh located? It is to the east of Jammu and Kashmir, and it is lying in the Great Himalayas. Okay. Now, you can see two mountain ranges and in between these two mountain ranges you can see the Ladakh range. Okay. Now, I will show you the Karakoram ranges. Can you see the Karakoram ranges? It is to the north of Ladakh range, and we can see the Sanskar range. Okay. It is to the south of Ladakh range. So, there are two mountain ranges to the north and to the south, the Karakoram range and the Sanskar range, and in between these two ranges we can see Ladakh. The Ladakh range is situated in between Karakoram range and Sanskar range. Am I clear, children? Now, there are many glaciers. We can see many glaciers in Ladakh. Okay, you can see the glaciers, and for example, Gangri. There are many glaciers flowing in Ladakh. An important river that flows through Ladakh is Indus River. Indus River flowing through Ladakh. This is the important river. The climate. What about the climate in Ladakh, children? It is extremely cold climate in Ladakh, and due to high altitude. It has a high altitude, so the climate is extremely cold, and the air is very thin. So heat can be felt intensely. Okay, heat of the sun can be felt very intensely. Now, it is freezing cold in winters. It remains below minus 40 degrees Celsius. It is freezing cold during the winter seasons, and it remains below minus 40 degrees Celsius. The day temperature is just above 0 degree in summer season. It is just above 0 degree in summer, and the night temperature is below minus 30 degree. This is the climate in Ladakh. Now, there is very little rainfall because Ladakh lies in the rain shadow of the Himalayas. Okay, it lies in the rain shadow of the Himalayas. This part will not receive the moisture laden wind. Okay, and so here Ladakh has very little rainfall. Then area experiences, see here area is experiencing freezing winds and burning hot sunlight. This area Ladakh experiences freezing winds and burning hot sunlight at the same time. Then what are the natural vegetations? Let us see the natural vegetations found in Ladakh. Scanty patches of grasses and shrubs are found there. Then groves of willows and poplars also found in the valleys. Okay, which are the natural vegetations? Grasses, shrubs, then willows and poplars. Next, fruit trees such as apples, apricots and walnuts are also found in the Ladakh region. Okay, they bloom in the winter season. Now, which are the animals and birds found in Ladakh? There are several species of birds and animals found in Ladakh. Okay, example robins, red stars, etc. Now, next, which are the wild animals seen in Ladakh? Wild goats, sheep, chiru. This Tibetan antelope, chiru or Tibetan antelope. This is an endangered species, okay, and this is hunted for its wool. Its wool is very famous, very light and warm. The name of the wool is chatus, okay. So it is hunted for its wool. Then yaks, dogs. You can see the wild animals in the pictures. Children, these animals, especially yak and all, no, goats, they are reared and they provide milk, meat and hides, okay, skin. Then the hair is used to make woolens. See, this shawl is made up of chatus. That wool is taken from chiru or the Tibetan antelope, which is an endangered species animal. Okay, it is very light and warm shawl. Now, people were either Muslims or Buddhists. People are either Muslims or Buddhists. They believe in Buddhism or Islam. And there are many monasteries seen in. There are many monasteries found in Ladakh region. These monasteries are the traditional gombas of the Buddhists. Okay, they pray and meditate in these monasteries. They are called the traditional gombas. Okay, an example Tikse and Hemis. These are the very popular monasteries seen in Ladakh. Now, the activities of the people. Children, in summer season, people cultivate barley, potatoes, peas, beans and turnip. They cultivate different crops such as barley, potatoes, peas, beans and turnip. Then during the winter season, they are engaged in festivals and ceremonies. Okay, these people, they are engaged in festivities and ceremonies. And here women are very hardworking in Ladakh. Okay, they do housework, not only housework, then they do field work, then they also do small businesses and shops. Okay, they are very hardworking. Next, the National Highway 1A connects Leh to Kashmir through Sojila Pass. You can see Sojila Pass. Okay, the national highway which connects Leh. Leh is the capital of Ladakh. Leh is the capital city of Ladakh, and it connects, National Highway 1A connects Leh to Kashmir through Sojila Pass. Then tourism is the major activity in Ladakh. Okay, many tourists visit every year in Ladakh from within the country as well as abroad. People visit Ladakh to see the gombas and to see the experience trekking and see meadows and to watch the festivities and ceremonies of the people. Now, life of the people is undergoing many changes due to modernization. Here now the life of the people is changing. Okay. Now, I hope all of you understood. Now, we have learned about the location of Ladakh, then climate of Ladakh, then we have studied about the flora and fauna found in Ladakh, then we have also studied the life of the people in Ladakh. Hope all of you understood. Okay, children. Now, children, you have to read page number 74, 75, 76. Okay, and all of you please try to do the textbook exercises. Okay, I hope all of you understood. With that, this chapter is over. Thank you, children.